All right, happy Friday, everybody. I do hope you can hear me. So if you do get in the chat, just give me a thumbs up. I did a recording last night. It didn't work. I think the heat here, because it's like hot as hell, is messing with the satellite system that I have. So that could be why. But I wanted to get to this before the day got away from me because usually I get this done a lot earlier than 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm usually on by noon. So it is what it is, I guess. But it is Financial Friday. I did want to talk about that. I did want to talk about Madonna, and that's one of the main things I got on here for. It's good that she is out of the hospital. She is under some negative days, next few days, so let's hope she recovers well. Luckily, she is healthy somewhat, um, exercises, so her immune system is probably strong. But Madonna being a Leo, she has a natal dragon's head in Libra and the tail is in Aries. So Madonna is prone to having headaches of some sort. Um, but with her natal dragon sitting on her third and the tail sitting in the ninth, and the dragon energy coming on the 17th, which is in an Aries Libra, those dragon energies are going to kind of be reversed. So this next year and a half might be where Madonna experiences some, the third house represents the two houses that represent the mind are the third and the 12th in some ways. Fourth has some psychology to it as well with security, but the third is mental clarity. And with that dragon reversed, even though she's born natally with that dragon's head sitting there, the tail's in Libra. So she's going to feel some negative energies from that. Not quite as much as another person would, because her dragon's head in Libra will protect her somewhat. But there will be some issues along the way. I'm hoping she has a speedy recovery. I did buy tickets to her concert that has been postponed. So I am hoping for a speedy recovery. But, um, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. Madge has had a lot of surgery. And when you do have a lot of surgery like that, it can take a toll on our immune system. And I believe she has a bacterial infection. So that's something, it's going to be a long recovery for her. And I hope she takes the time to recover and not just jump and get on the road. The road can wait. Her fans can wait. Her health is what's important. But this next dragon's energy, even though she's Leo, it will be directly hunting for souls that are born with her exact placement. So she, unfortunately, doesn't have much knowledge of stars, but she should be aware. I'll come on here another day and maybe do her stars. Right, moving on to Financial Friday. So the big news this week was BlackRock and its ETF filing, which is going to put kind of a boom on Bitcoin. Now, there was always a disclaimer on this channel. I am not a financial advisor or anything like that. So the disclaimer is just that. But if it were me, I would probably throw my hat in the ring and get a little Bitcoin. I know it's expensive as of, let me go look at something. Hold on. Let's go to Coinbase. So as of today, it's not, still trading at 30 grand and some odd change. XRP is at 48 cents. For some reason, that meme coin Pepe, PEPE is on the move and rising. I don't. This is just my personal thing. I don't mess with the meme coins. I have like 20 bucks in Shiba Inu, and that's it. And I've been holding that for quite a while. I will eventually be dropping it, but Ethereum is up to 1925. It's up 4.26. Ooh, Matic has really taken a hit because Matic was at like 88 cents last week. It's down to 65. Let's see. The one I want to talk about, the one crypto I want to talk about besides Bitcoin is going to be XLM. XLM is I consider it the silver of crypto. XRP is the gold, XLM is the silver. So when we start having this currency change and people are operating their businesses on this ledger, how do I say this? XRP is going to be more for companies and corporations and even banks, as to where XLM is going to be for the little guy like myself. I will be trading and taking currency in XLM and things like that. So I'm working on that in the next month or so, getting my platform crypto ready, because come a month from today, I will not probably be taking American dollars anymore. And you'll see your bank's going to shift too as well. But we'll get all that set in place when the time comes. But XLM is actually a really good buy right now, because it's like, it was almost at 12 cents earlier. Let me type that in. XLM. Stellar Lumens, which is XLM. It's up to 11 cents today. It peaked early this morning at about 12 cents. So it is on the rise. Now, sometimes over the weekend, it will drop back down a little. So I am going to purchase some more XLM myself before that full moon hits on the 3rd. I kind of like to wait and see if it drops a little over the weekend, because usually in the wee hours of the morning, come 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday or a Sunday, it's usually a little lower for some reason. But we shall see. But even at 12 or 11 cents a share, it is an incredibly good buy. I see this booming soon. Okay, back to Financial Friday. So we've got, let's see. So Fidelity Bank refiles for spot Bitcoin ETF, says ETF would have protected investors. So Fidelity has submitted paperwork for the Wise Origin Bitcoin Trust, a spot Bitcoin ETF. This is following BlackRock's filing this past week for the iShares Bitcoin Trust. Fidelity's application includes a surveillance sharing agreement with the U.S. Bitcoin Exchange to address SEC concerns, and the SEC has yet to make a decision on the new application. So the SEC is still at it. Nothing's changed in a week, which I didn't think it would. The SEC is going to be scrambling in a couple of weeks. That's kind of what I see. Now, since this BlackRock ETF exchange filing, Bitcoin miners have sent like 1 billion to exchanges. This is according to analytics firm CryptoQuant. Keyword quant. It's another one to get yourself some quant. Now, MasterCard is testing tokenized bank deposits in the UK. So it's coming, folks. Now, Joe Lubin says the SEC has spoken on Ethereum's status as a security or a commodity. So Ethereum founder Joseph Lubin stated that the US SEC has already addressed whether Ether should be classified as a security or a commodity, referring to a speech by former Commissioner Bill Hinman. Remember the Hinman documents that were dropped a few weeks ago? However, recent records reveal concerns raised by colleagues about the potential market confusion that's being caused by the speech and rhetoric going back and forth here. The CFTC considers Ether a commodity, and congressional legislators are working on legislation to clarify its regulatory status alongside Bitcoin. XRP I see as a currency. XLM is a currency. Bitcoin is a currency. Um, I see these as currencies. So the auction house Sotheby's is launching a blockchain program for the generative artist. This is the renowned auction house. They're launching a Gen Art program as blockchain-based innovatives for generative artists. So this would be for like on-chain auctions using the Art Blocks engine, with the auction featuring pieces of like Vera Molnar. She has some sort of a art exhibit. So if you're a gamer, any of you, or you have kids like I do, I have kids that are gamers. If you are a gamer, X Angle, this is a Web3 tokenomics. This is exploiting the future from the past. So this crypto data analytics from X Angle explores how game tokenomic models have evolved to address challenges in building an open economy, and it offers insight into the future of Web3 tokenomics. So there is a future with crypto and video games as well. So let's see, Bitcoin, how we talked about, but it is back up. I'm going to share this one last thing with you. Not a whole lot's happened this week. I mean, a lot has happened, but so since Bitcoin is back up over 30 grand, we're going to take a little look here and see because of this, how things have reacted in the market. And unfortunately, I can't give you a visual, but there's Bitcoin is getting ready to do a halving next year sometime, and once that hits, it's going to like boom. Many years ago, we heard people speculate that Bitcoin could get up to 100,000. People laughed, but that could very well be a reality soon, especially if the dollar starts dropping, which it has, and it is. It's in the. Here's something interesting that doesn't really, it does correlate with finances, but it's one of those things that make you go, So 1912, the Titanic sank with 4 well-known billionaires on it who were against the Federal Reserve. I believe they were Astor Strauss. I always forget. Astor Strauss. Guggenheim. That's the one. Guggenheim Museum. And there was one other, and I can't remember their name, but they all sank on the Titanic. And then right after that, Federal Reserve was created, and a few years later, there was the Great Depression. So someone said to me the other day, isn't it kind of strange? 5 billionaires sink in a submersible. We're all preoccupied with that news, and the American public doesn't realize that we're getting ready to go into one of the biggest depressions this country has ever seen. Things that make you go, Something to think about, right? All right, and that is your Financial Fridays. This will be a short and sweet one today. The only other thing I'm going to talk about is this fake meat that's going around. I just watched a video where the president or prime minister, I don't know, of Israel, they were showing him, he's ordering his steak and how it's okay. I haven't done enough research to really, I haven't gone down that rabbit hole yet, but I'm going to. My understanding is that the meat is created from cells, living cells. Well, the only kind of living cells in an animal's body. Let me rephrase that. That's not true. They take living cells from animals' bodies. My understanding is that these cells are precancerous or cancerous cells because those are the cells that will grow and multiply. If that's the case, that's just absolutely disgusting. Why eat meat? I will become a vegetarian. I don't need to eat meat that much. The other thing is, oh my God, it's the guy from the international, is it the IMF, International Monetary Forum? Something Schwab. It's a German last name. He was announcing last week that he wants people to euthanize their pets because cats and dogs are putting a major carbon footprint on the planet. I don't think that's going to go around very well with animal lovers. I'll stop eating meat so that my pets can have the meat. I'll make that compromise. But that's the only compromise I'm going to make. To sit there and tell the world they need to euthanize or start starving their pets is fucking unethical. It's so inhumane. And this is the future if we don't take a stand. These are the people that are running the world. Anyway, I have to look more into this fake meat crap, and I'll get back to you on that. My Patreons, I have just posted the energy forecast for July. You will get the full moon one sometime this evening. I am running quite a bit behind schedule. So to all of you, I know there's some readings that are due. I'm getting to those. I have to work tomorrow, and Sunday I'm going to be working. Patreon, I will come back on this evening and give you the full moon forecast. I know it's a few days late. As for the general public, I'll get back on here Sunday and give you the free forecast. What else? What else? What else? I'm thinking. I think I covered it. All right. You guys have a safe weekend ahead. We are in a plutonic energy, so be careful out there. I'll be back on before the 4th of July, and you guys be safe. Happy Friday. Bye-bye.